The goal of this video is to help provide a detailed understanding of what's available and provide you with a perspective of over a decade of experience. The best feature of the MP9 is the fact that it is one of the most accurate CT side SMGs while running at full speed. It is the most popular eco-round SMG for CT side. As you can see, the MP9 is a very versatile weapon. Additionally, you can use the strategy W plus M1 or tap fire for medium to long range engagements. It's my favorite eco weapon and the fastest firing SMG in the game. I suggest you go through each individual skin meticulously. Consider for yourself, do any particular MP9s have unique wear or patterns you are looking for? Why are these unique qualities important to you? Are they worth the cost? If so, consider scouring the market to see if you can find any of these patterns or floats that might interest you. When considering the differences between standard and custom placement, you should weigh out what you consider to be the benefits or disadvantages of both, including the rarity and cost. Once you weigh them out, you should be able to have a good idea of what you want and what you can afford at your current budget. If you end up paying more than 12% sticker price, you are overpaying. This is a general guideline used for the mass majority of stickers. The price point changes a bit when the stickers are worth a tremendous amount. Under those circumstances, I wouldn't recommend paying more than 5% sticker price. In regards to float overpay, anything more than 10% over market is considered to be niche, and as such, not standard market price. However, if that's what you want and you don't mind paying a premium price, you should consider going for it. It is far better for you to have a product that you enjoy than to make do and be dissatisfied. An important thing to remember when considering float is that it's only visible from 000 to 999. Anything outside of these parameters isn't discernible, and you can't see a visual difference. Having said this, the float might be considered to be rarer, and that may be an important factor to you. What you end up with should be the best bang for your buck and fit with your idea of a product you can enjoy. It's up to you to determine what you deem to be acceptable in regards to how much you're willing to overpay, the reason it's worth it to you, and which particular item you desire the most. Desire versus cost effectiveness is a challenge that plagues most players on a limited budget. The great news is you learn as you go and discover what works best and why. As you can see, this MP9 Mount Fuji has 5 stickers applied in custom locations. In this particular instance, there are 5 stickers applied on the main body. Specifically, they are OG hollows from Paris. I picked these particular stickers because they have the Red Bull logo, and the colors of the hollow effect match the skin quite well. I hope this gives you a greater understanding of how the new custom placement can be better utilized. The major thing to take away in regards to overpaying for stickers is that the skins with stickers already applied onto them are more illiquid and less likely to sell. The upside is you have the possibility of having stickers you couldn't afford on your own. Not to mention, some of the old stickers are larger due to legacy placements. With these larger stickers on your gun, they will have a different visual effect than those found in the mainstream current supply of crafts. I am now going to go through all of the MP9 skins in order of rarity. The green plaid, a plaid green design if you're into plaid skins or you want to imitate the fact that you're Irish or Scottish. The dry seasons, old filler skin exemplified. Time to start a dumpster fire and torch this before it even gets used. The sand dashed, literally the sand dune but worse. You know that feeling you get when you come home from the beach and you find sand everywhere? Mid. The army sheen, metallic shiny camo skin, reminds me of a Call of Duty headshot reward skin. Ultimately, the colors are lacking, and as a result, it doesn't stand out. The slide, literally the worst MP9 skin available. I'd prefer a default MP9 over this. It just has slashes of orange all over. What were they thinking? Why would you ever spend money on this? Like, it's terrible. The Storm, interesting colors, very simplistic design if you're into a minty color and you want it on the new model. I'm thinking it might be a interesting alternative pickup. The Orange Peel, there are slices of orange throughout the design, but due to the brown undertones, it falls flat. They should have juiced it up, not juiced it down. The Old Roots, mossy feel with touches of yellow vines and flowers. It has a very earthy feel. For those who are nature enjoyers, this makes you feel right at home. Pandora's Box, adorable blue little Cyclops monsters. Truly a phenomenal pattern-based design. The Dark Age, very metallic design, very unique aesthetic. I find it more medieval than anything. From a legendary collection, it's a filler skin exemplified. The Sand Scale, very tan with touches of dark brown, 1,000 different patterns, but they are pretty similar looking. I'm not a fan of this one. It's too somber for me. The Dark, black and white arrows on the main body. For those on a tight budget, this is a great pick, especially if you're looking for a darker design. The Setting Sun, with vibrant nuclear symbols throughout, an interesting variety of patterns, one of the best old school pattern-based MP9s. It really does have the vibrancy of a setting sun. The Black Sand, military vibes, tan and black detailing, very simplistic design due to the colors. I'm not a fan. However, if you're into military vibes, it might be what you're looking for. The Music Box. You would think with its very intricate detailing, this would stand out. Instead, it looks like a blob of color. The color brown doesn't help. I am not a fan. The Modest Threat, orange cyberpunk vibes, very sci-fi, and looks like an ancient relic from a lost civilization. The Deadly Poison, very gray skin with touches of green and an interesting symbol on the handle. Personally, not my cup of tea. The Capillary, the biological design with intricate veins throughout. The details are immense. Unfortunately, the color choice is ruining the effect rather than enhancing it. The BioLeak, earthy with cracks of green everywhere, reminds me of a chemical waste disposed of in the mountains. I wouldn't want to get lost out there. The Hot Rod, a bright red metallic finish. I'm a huge fan in low wear. Unfortunately, in high wear, it's very scuffed, and it looks rather diminished because of that. The Featherweight, highly abnormal mapping. In a high wear, it looks very interesting with its hexagon designs throughout. I feel it makes an interesting alternative pickup. The Stained Glass, 1,000 different patterns with touches of red, although it's predominantly blue. I suggest you take a look at the patterns because some of them have it where the red is specifically on the top rails, and I think it looks phenomenal with these patterns. It's a really good skin. The Bulldozer. If you like how toolboxes look, this might be the one for you. I find the very vibrant yellow to be kind of blinding. The Rose Iron looks really good for the price point. OG illustrations of a rose and yellow vines. Very elegant design and looks good for the price point. The Ruby Poison Dart, with a characteristic of a frog. True aquatic life people are sure to enjoy it. Interesting skin. Personally, I'm not a fan. The Hypnotic, very shiny finish with a hypnotic feel to it. I'm getting lost in a trance. I'm a huge fan of it on the new model. The Goo, very gritty skin. The light blue undertones gives it an interesting spin. If you're into goo, this might be the one for you. The Mount Fuji, the best pattern-based MP9 skin in the game. On certain patterns, the moon is on the back, which looks terrific. The Airlock. If you like outer space looking designs, this might be the one for you. The colors are kind of lacking for me personally. The Hydra. Brilliant normal mapping. In a high wear, it just takes away the green, and the normal maps shine right through with its great detailed design. I am a huge fan of this in anywhere. The Food Chain. This skin looks like a PCP trip. It is literally the most bizarre looking monster illustration on any skin. The Wild Lily. This one really captures the floral design. Love the colors and illustrations. They're absolutely terrific. One of the best MP9 skins in the game. The Starlight Protector has an interesting finish that's very reflective at the front. Highly designed and intricate normal mapping. Phenomenal job. Unfortunately for me, I'm not a unicorn enjoyer. I will now list my top selections and why I chose them. It is up to you to decide, given all the information and examples, which one is the best for you. Don't doubt yourself, and remember your budget should be a part of the equation. My top 3 picks. The $3 pick absolutely has to be the Wild Lily, literally the best MP9 skin in the game. Unfortunately, the price point reflects this, both due to the fact that it is a trade-up filler from a legendary collection, as well as having the best floral design out of all of the skins. Truly a tremendous MP9 skin, but you have to have the money to spend. The nostalgic pick absolutely for me is the Setting Sun, with a wide range of variety of patterns and a high wear, making it look like the setting sun is peeking through the grooves. It's a wonderful design that shines through on this particular model. The budget pick has to be the Mount Fuji, with the most variety of patterns available and the fact that you can have the moon on the back on a select few. I think it's the best per dollar spent. Thanks for taking the time to watch the entire video, and subscribe for the rest of the series. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care!